To Saturday Night Insanity. Wow.
Viva la SNI!
It hardly feels like it's been a whole week already, but here we are. Here we are. So, okay, somebody's volume is really loud.
Raz?
Yeah, I'm fixing it.
Okay,
I know exactly it was Raz. I heard immediately through Raz. Like, Raz?
I heard Spanish Stoudman there.
Yeah.
Okay,
Well,
we're
you
good.
said we're going through the Mexico server, so
Okay.
you know.
So sorry for the janky appearance of the stream.
Oh my god. What am I looking at?
This is a whole new installation of XSplit on a whole new computer. I don't have any of my titles, so I just kind of threw this together. We were trying to do this in OBS, but we're having some technical problems. Otherwise, we would have been up about an hour ago. Yes, slobs. Streamlabs OBS. But, so back to XSplit we go for now, and I'll spend the rest of the week trying to figure out OBS. So, rum and coke night. Cheers.
Cheers. I'm already way too fucking high. I'm gonna smoke some more in there.
Major Motoko has no complaints because it gave him more time to watch some Knight Rider. So, yeah, Twitch Presents is showing Knight Rider this week. The lovely the lovely high definition masters that were used for the Blu-rays. So it looks really good. Oh yeah, we noticed there's a kid in this episode, and we're all like, that kid looks really familiar. Who is that? Why does he look so familiar? And then I just realized, like, is that Jason Bateman? And Skinslip made a beeline for IMDb. I'm gonna find out right now. And he goes to IMDb and is like, oh my god, it is Jason Bateman. So there we go. Saw Jason Bateman in an old Knight Rider episode. He looked like he was about 12. So
I think he was 12. Yeah, actually.
Was he actually 12? Well, there
13.
you go.
He was 13.
He looked okay. Well, there you go.
He was close. That's fucking close, man.
13 playing a 12-year-old because you know, really stretching the acting chops. That's right. It's here. It's now. We are in the now age, Strumdog. There we go.
My air conditioning too loud?
So,
I don't even hear it.
there we go. Holy crap. Do we actually have 63 people watching, like, instantly?
I don't know. It's
Hi, everybody!
No, it only says 16
I don't think
to me.
that's accurate. I think that's from my Star Trek stream the other night.
No, you had 63 people. No, whoa. No, it's 63 first, and then it dropped to 16 immediately for me. It was 63 switched immediately.
That's weird. I don't know.
You know what? The thing is, Twitch is already a nebulous viewer count. So
yeah.
You'll see 16, I'll see 21, she'll see 15. You know, like that's. It's because.
Hey, holy shit! Thanks, Strumdog, kicking us off with a bang here.
It doesn't sync viewer counts.
Damn.
So it takes a while for it to pull. I think 19
go.
is your viewer number right now.
2,000 bits. Well, that is a welcome back
awesome.
if ever there was one. Thank you so much, man.
Gotta grind one more ad so I can have 100 bits.
There you go.
It's at 95, and I'm like, fuck, yeah, he gave me a blank ad. I love when it gives me a blank ad.
This is what a good friend Skinslip is. He abhors internet ads and blocks them everywhere. But for me, he grinds through those ads like no tomorrow just to get some bits to throw my way. That's great. And there goes the Hangout. What the fuck? Damn it, Google! We finally got all our technical problems sorted out, and now Google's gonna be a cockbag. That's great. That's wonderful. Hold on. Let me see if I can bring him back. What? I have no idea what happened there. Hold on. Ugh. Okay, hang on a second. So, I'll take that out. And then we'll re-add it. The Russians are invading the stream, yeah? All them Russian hacks. Seriously? Why? Oh my god. Okay, here we go. Don't email me at that address. People have been emailing me there. Don't. That's my personal email you're not supposed to see, but I've apparently forgotten my password. There we go. Like, seriously, what the fucking fuck?
Oh, good.
There, we're back. Okay.
Yay!
Like, what the hell?
I don't know.
Thanks, Google.
Just pooped the bed randomly.
uh,
Oh my
Alright.
goodness.
It happens.
So, a few new things this week in terms of the toys. We're actually broadcasting from, pull back a bit, my brand new Asus tower. This thing is a freaking beast. I don't know how well the size is coming through, but if we pull it, look
Oh,
at
you got a large tower. Got it.
yeah, it's a full tower. It's massive. I've never had a case this big, and I fucking love it. Like,
How'd you get it home?
I'm
Jesus.
using this. I'm using
How did
my
I get it
micro
home?
ITX.
with considerable difficulty and sore arms. That's how.
Because the box is even bigger. It's got like 4 inches of space on all
Yeah,
sides.
hold on.
It's massive. So you imagine on the bus. You guys imagine on the bus, all you see is a pair of legs and some hands driving the box. Wait, we're gonna see it right now.
In search of incredible. Thankfully, it has.
Yeah, look.
wheels
Imagine
on
now.
the
All you
sides.
see on the all you
So I was
see
able
on
to
the bus
carry
is
it
that. That's all you see on the
like
bus,
this.
guys. That's that.
All the way home, and
Just
yeah.
see that. Yeah. Oh wait, he lives across the street. Never mind.
Yeah. I
But
was like, what
still.
are you talking about, bus?
You just see that
Oh.
wall across the street.
So, yeah.
That's great.
I can imagine being in the car as, like, at the stoplight as Sean is dragging this thing across the street.
I was carrying it. I'm not gonna drag it along the ground.
I got. There's my only pickup. VHS drawers for my VHS.
Perfect. Oh, awesome. That's
I
pretty
got
cool.
them for $1.
Nice. How many can it fit?
Oh, didn't count.
Oh, okay.
A lot?
Like 24 or something like that?
It can fit 10. Yeah, 10 regulars and a single double, so 12 tapes each drawer.
So 24. Wow, what a guess.
Yeah.
Sweet.
It's so
Um,
heavy, it's making the riser bend. Fuck, it's probably gonna break it. Oh,
So
well.
here was the thing. Basically, I needed a new computer. So I had to wait until I had money for one. And that was today. So I was in Best Buy, well, actually, technically yesterday. I was in Best Buy yesterday checking out what they had. Now, originally I was just going to build my own, but the massive super uber rig that I was going to build was going to cost about $3,000. And even after paring it down, kind of taking out some of the extra whistles and bells and just kind of making it something functional,
Whistles and bells.
it was still going to be about maybe $1,800 when all was said and done, and that would be without a graphics card. Like, that's just with the processor, the RAM, and the basic functionality, and a full tower case, much like what I have here. So
Let's
I
just be
thought,
honest. The reason it's so expensive is because of all the frickin' hard drives. Right?
no, actually, I didn't have that many hard drives. I had like a couple, like
Only 20, just 20 hard drives.
only 20.
A couple of hard drives.
all the drives. So, I'm sorry, this only has 20 drive bays in this case. This is not enough for me. But
See, that's the thing. I bought
so-
a micro ITX tower. I have a micro rig, and then I needed more hard drive space. And I was like, shit, I don't have room for hard drives. So I have
Yeah.
like 3 externals here.
Well, even like I've always had just sort of like regular, like normal towers, or I guess mid towers as they're called, and
Yeah.
even in
So I
those,
know
like
I have.
I had ones with like my previous one had a fair number of drive bays. It had like 6 drive bays or something, which is a lot for one of those. But even then, I was hurting. I mean, you saw like the stacks of drives I had beside the computer because I didn't have
All
room
of my
for them.
solid states are just laying on the bottom of the case. I'm like, you'll be all right. Just
They
solid
don't-
state.
Solid states, it doesn't really matter.
I know,
mean,
it's just funny. I was like, I don't
like,
have room for you. Here,
you can just
here.
toss them in there as long as they've got wires connected to them. That's all that matters.
Yeah.
What was I going to say? Yeah. So anyway, so I went to Best Buy, and they had like an HP computer, regular mid tower, but the internal specs were fairly decent. It had an i7 7700 and a 12 gigs of RAM. SSD drive for the system drive, and like a terabyte of storage, or maybe it was 3 terabyte. I was thinking it was a 3 terabyte storage drive, And yeah, but the problem was, I mean, it's an HP mid-tower. Oh, and a GTX 1060 for the graphics card. So all this is one of their gaming machines. But I'm not big on HP as a brand, but
Neither.
But
At all.
this was normally a $1,500 computer. It had just gone on sale that day for $1,200, so like $300 off. And I was like, that would save me a shit ton of money, and I could always, you know, make it better or later. So I went home, I slept on it, and then I went in today. I was like, you know what, I'm going to get that computer because I need something. And basically, hey, there it is. Thanks, guys. Great Red Shark and Skinslip. I know you worked hard for that 100 bits.
I worked my tail feather, man.
So I go in and I just march right in and, you know, quickly check out the movies. I was like, okay, I gotta flag somebody. So I flagged somebody down, and it was one of the ones that, like, it was one of the display like end cap displays. I'm like, yeah, this one here that's on sale. It went on sale just yesterday, and I want that. Can you see if you have it in stock? He's like, okay. He goes and checks, and he's like, we don't have any in stock. I'm like, oh. Well, what about the floor model? Can you sell me the floor model? And they couldn't because it's a manufacturer's end cap display. It's like a promotional thing. They have to at least have the floor model on. So
Because we're going to get more units in.
Because they're going to get more in, presumably. So I was like, ah.
If it was just continued, that'd be different. They could sell you the display model.
Yeah.
If they're planning to get more in, like, next week, they can't sell you the display model. So
no.
they have to open another unit. You know?
Yeah, exactly. So I had been kind of looking at eyeballing some of the other ones kind of as a plan B if need be. It's like, well, maybe there's something a little more powerful and this stuff. So we're taking a look along like the row of desktops. And well, do you have anything with similar specs, hopefully for also a similar price? So we go and look, and we're looking at all the towers, and the one that immediately catches my eye is the one that's sitting next to me right now. Because it's just a freaking cool looking case, and it was the biggest one they had in terms of like the case size, and it had very similar specs. So this one actually was almost exactly the same specs. However, it's got 16 gigs of RAM instead. It's got a better GTX 1060 because it's Asus. The bigger case with more stuff you can plug into. It's got like a card reader. It's got USB 3 on the front and back. And
that was my big thing, is USB 3 on front and back.
Yeah, it's got 4 USB 3 in the back, 2 in the front, and then a couple of USB 2s in the front as well. And lots of blinky lights inside. It's got like a clear side so you can see everything inside, and it's really
You know
cool.
how hard it is to find a micro ATX board with 12 USB 3.0s? It was. I spent a lot of money on this motherboard just because of that.
No, Great Red Shark, I am not working again. This is my work. You are looking at it. This is my job now.
You are now paying him. He's working for you.
That is why I was so desperate to get back online, because that's how I'm making my money right now. So,
you are his boss. Give him money.
Exactly. So I'm looking at it, and it's normally a $1,700 computer. It's on sale for $1,500, and I'm like, that's like $300 more than I was wanting to pay today. And he says, well, let me take a look. I'll see if it's in stock. Maybe we can knock a few bucks off or something. I was like, okay. So he goes and checks the back room, and it's in stock. They also have an open box in stock, which has already been marked down a little bit. So he brings out the open box. The sticker on the open box is higher than the sale price that the floor model has. I'm like,
what?
Okay. He's like, okay, well, obviously we need to change that. So let me see if I can flag down a manager. He's like, no, the managers, they're all busy. So do you mind just waiting a few minutes, and we'll wait until one of them's free.
What the fuck you got to lose, right?
I'm like, yeah, sure, I'll browse the movies or whatever. So we're waiting. So as we're waiting, we're just chatting a little bit and stuff, and kind of going over. He's looking up the specs for me, a little more detail on his phone. He's like, oh, this thing has 2 M2 ports in it. I'm like, really? That's fucking awesome. Like, I could put an even faster system drive in it at some point. Yeah. So, it's got 2 of them. It's got 2 M2 ports. That is good. So, yeah, so he's looking up the specs, and we're just chatting a little bit. And then he goes and he's like, well, you know, let me just scan the barcode into the computer here. And he scans it in, and he's like, oh, well, that's interesting. Like, what? It's like, well, the price that's on that sticker is completely wrong. I'm like, really? So he shows me, he's like, yeah, it's actually $13.15. I'm like, what? Yeah. So I'm like, wait a minute. So,
was that the same price?
So it's like $115 more than that other one that was out of stock? That's it? Yeah, I think I can manage an extra $115 for this fucking beast. So, yeah, so I got it. So all told, like after taxes, I paid about $150 more than I would have paid for the other one. Which was still way less than what I would have been paying if I insisted on building my own. So basically, this system is pretty much, it has all the same stuff that my old one did, plus a faster processor. Like the i7 that's in this, it's a quad core with multi-threading, so it's the equivalent of an 8-core, 3.6 gigahertz per core. So a little speedier. It's not like a night and day difference, but the big difference is just the hardware itself. Like it's all DDR4 RAM. My other system's DDR3. It's got, you know, the nice the GTX 1060, which, as you know, I have a lot of experience with by this point and love it. And yeah, so, and I mean, best of all, it's expandable and there's tons of room in it. So yeah, so I definitely got a good deal, and had some money left over for things I actually need.
Excellent.
Like these headphones, because my headphones died too.
My headphones, as you can tell, are falling apart. The foam's peeling.
I should also mention, most of you may already be aware of this, but I also got a PS4 Pro, which is right next to the PS3. And there you go. And I've actually been streaming with it. And I also got the camera, so I can actually do camera, like...
Oh, you got the camera.
Yeah,
Nice.
reaction cam for whenever I play scary games, because I know you guys like that. Also, that's one of the critical components of PSVR. So now, if I want to get PSVR, all I gotta buy is the helmet, which is like a couple $100, I think. So I'll finally be able to watch all those 3D movies I have. So yeah, that'd be pretty cool. I did a count. I've got about 50 3D movies.
Also, PSVR, that means you can stream you playing PSVR games.
That is correct. Yes.
You get a capture device, and then you capture the game itself while you...
Virtual reality, damn it.
Tumble around the living room.
Dang
You
right.
accidentally hitting your fucking couch with your foot, like, ow, fuck!
Yeah.
God damn it.
So you can watch me stumbling around the room like an idiot.
Every time you run into furniture, you have to take a shot.
That's right. So, yeah, so lots of new toys. So all the bullshit of the past couple months, honestly, has ended up, in the end, it's going to work out for the better. Because I'm going to have even more equipment than I had before. Which means once I get the other computer back, I can use that as the streaming computer, like we've been talking about. Just have it strictly relegated to streaming, and then use the new one as the, you know, the gaming machine. It'll just be playing the games and be able to pour all of its resources into that. So all that lagginess we were experiencing in Conan and stuff should be a thing of the past when that happens. So that's going to be fucking
But be
great.
prepared for more glitches where you get stuck in this chair or stairs or stand 15 feet above your body every time you die. Yeah.
Yes.
That shit's still happening. It's funny.
Yes.
Also, there are weird glitches like that. It's great.
A great playroom game you can get for the PS4 using the camera. Oh, okay, cool. I might have to check that out. I'm guessing it's like a an augmented reality type of thing.
Yep.
That's cool. But
Eric can give you a nice brief on it, like if you ask him.
yeah.
He knows all that shit.
And I think the theater is actually built in as well. Like it comes with it. So.
All I want is a VR headset so I can watch movies in the theater in my chair.
Absolutely. That'd be awesome.
Like no joke.
Yeah.
All I want.
That'd be great. And you can, if it gives you like 3 different places you can sit. So you can be like in the far back, or you can be in the middle, or you can be right up front.
I just got 50 bits for an ad. What?
Wow. Awesome.
I get a black screen ad, but it doesn't do anything. It's just a black screen.
And it gives you 50 bits.
It gave me 50. No, it gives me like 5 bits usually. It gave me 50 bits just now.
It's like, sorry we weren't able to show you this ad. Have a shit ton of bits.
That's a weird glitch. Yeah.
Yay! Thanks, Great Red Shark. Yeah, I've been giving my free sub to Skinslip because he's the only other affiliate that I know.
Oh, thanks. Unfortunately, I lost my Amazon Prime this month because I didn't have enough money to pay for it.
Oh,
I didn't have enough
no.
money. I didn't have enough money to pay for my Google Drive, so I have 950 terabytes of 15 terabytes. Or sorry, 950 gigs of 15 gigs free. So I'm 900 something gigs over my limit.
The nice thing about that is they don't delete your files.
I know.
They still stay there. You can still download them. You just can't add anything to it.
Nope. You're right.
So, which is kind of nice of them, really, when you think about it. They could be total dicks about it and be perfectly within their rights, but they aren't.
Yeah. They could put it behind a paywall. That'd be perfectly within their rights.
Oh, I should mention, since I had some money left over from the computer purchase, I also got PlayStation Plus. So I got a year of PlayStation Plus.
Nice.
Yeah. One of the reasons was because I was going to buy the PS4 version of Heavy Rain, because I think it's about time I played that.
Yes, you're gonna love that game.
And I heard the PS4 version looks really good too. So the game was like I don't know, $20 or something, or $30, and it was being included free with a PlayStation Plus membership, and I had like $35 in PayPal, so I didn't have to pay that much for the year subscription, and there was a discount where it was like $70 Canadian for a year, so it worked out to like $2.50 a month or something like that. So I was like, yeah, I think we should do that and just get all the benefits there. So yeah, so I'm gonna give PlayStation Plus a spin. Plus, it's any kind of multiplayer stuff I can actually do now if I want to. I don't know how much of that I'm actually gonna do, but it has that option. Actually, I think, I think what it is with PlayStation is if it's something that's free to play, then you don't need PS Plus to do the multiplayer. But otherwise, if it's something else, like I guess a non-Sony, non-free-to-play game, you need that. Oh well.
Yep.
Guess it all depends how badly you want to play multiplayer. Damn it! I gotta pwn noobs. I need my noob pwning. So honestly, that's probably the most exciting stuff that I got. Oh, I also got. Hold on. As part of the more easily facilitating streaming, I also got the Elgato HD60 Pro. This is the.
I was looking at the HD60S myself.
This is the internal card version.
Yeah, the S is the external.
The S is the PVR, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, it's the same exact unit, just in an external box. It's literally the same chips and everything. So like.
The same, yeah. The difference is this doesn't have a hard drive. It's just the capture card. part of it.
I don't have room inside my tower. I have a tiny tower. As you explained this, so like I don't have room for even that. I don't have
the. Yeah, well, this one that was another thing. I was concerned that the HP one wouldn't have an extra PCI Express slot that I could put this in addition to the graphics card that's already in it. This one has room, so yeah.
So, did all this happen while I wasn't able to go on vacation, right?
Yes.
Oh God! So I was.
Yeah, it was at about the same time, actually.
So I'm supposed to go on vacation to visit my girlfriend, right? I get on the plane, blah blah blah, I get all the way there. I get there, and the Border Patrol lady is looking through all my movies because I had replaced. I took all the Mill Creek discs out of the Mill Creek set, put Blu-rays in it, so I could take like 200 movies. It was like 88 movies or whatever, and have it in only about this space, you know. So I had a bunch of movies, and she's looking at them, she's making faces, and so she's like, she comes up with some crazy excuse like, "Oh, you don't have a return ticket yet, so you have no income because you're disabled, so you can't come in." I'm like, what the fuck are you? What? And so I was actually denied entry of Canada at the border.
Yeah.
And then they treated me like I was a goddamn criminal. Like, oh my God! The next day I got to stay with my girlfriend for one night. I spent 16 whole hours with her. It was awesome, but I wish it was like the whole month like it's supposed to do. And what ended up happening was I had to go back to the airport and report to like the security office, and then I had a cop walk me to pass through security, like and the U.S. guy is like, so well, because you have to talk to the U.S. guy before you go through to the U.S. side, right? And he's like, so why are you being sent back? Oh, because they don't like disabled people. That's what I said. And I'm like, what? That's the
not
reason why.
Untrue.
Yeah. What, you're gonna get mad and throw me out of the country again?
Yeah.
Here, come back here for a
She
second.
just gave me the stink eye, and then she says, and then she takes me up to like the gate and says, okay, you can be in this area, you can go wherever you need to go, but you can't go back to security. You have to stay here in this area, right? I was like, okay, fine. So what do? I go take a shit. I'm anxious and like I hadn't shit in 3 days because of the anxiety, right? Yeah. And so like I take the biggest dump ever, and I come out and like the lady standing there, and she's like, "Oh, I was about to call security. I thought you'd run away." I'm like, "Lady, I was in the bathroom. Chill out." And now I have to watch you because you're a flight risk. I'm like, "I'm a flight risk for going to the bathroom?"
Yeah.
All right, have fun with that.
Yeah. Isn't it great being treated like a fucking criminal when you're the most harmless person in the world?
It's like, okay, whatever. So I am going to go back later this year, but I'm getting traveler's insurance, I have my return ticket already, I'm going to have cash in my account, I'm going to have all the things, and I'm like, okay, what's your requirements, lady? Here's my return ticket.
I got it all.
My traveler's insurance, which says if I'm kicked out or something happens, like a disaster, they cover like me having to have a hotel room.
Yeah.
Right. I'm gonna have. I have money in my account to cover myself. What the fuck? What do you need? I'm coming to visit. Let me the fuck in your country.
Cover all the bases.
I am going from August 20th to September 16th, I think. I'm going to be in Los Angeles. So I will be joining SNI via the phone.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Live via cell phone.
Live via Jedi Nerd's bathroom.
Stone Dog says, please talk about the official Batman the Complete Animated Series Blu-ray release.
It's coming out. There you go.
It's coming out. We're all very excited. There's.
I wish I could afford it. It's $100 Canadian right now. Go click on the Amazon link below and go get it.
I pre-ordered it. I canceled every other order I had, and I was like, that one, please. Thank you.
Yeah, I can't do that because Arrow announced Candyman, and I had to get that one.
$103.25. Yeah, I might actually jump on that pre-order just in case.
You can always cancel the pre-order.
That is true. They don't charge you until it ships. Yeah. I was going to say, as Strumdog mentioned, it's also including Mask of the Phantasm and Sub-Zero, so all 4 seasons apparently as well. So there was some
pop vinyls.
And some pop vinyls. There was some concern that it wasn't going to include the new adventures, like the 4th season, but it apparently is. So everything is going to be, or I guess it's the 3rd season technically, but we call it the 4th because it came out in Volume 4.
It was cut into 2 pieces. Anyway.
Anyway, but it's all going to be there, everything.
And all the on-disc content will be on a standard release also. There's going to be a standard release. You don't have to get the deluxe edition, which will not have the movies, but it will have all the episode stuff, all the TV show stuff.
Yeah.
So you'll still have to buy Mask of the Phantasm and Sub-Zero separate, which is fine for me. That's the one I'm going to get because I just need to get Sub-Zero now.
I don't know. Well, good luck waiting for that, Patrick. I mean, remember, when it came out on DVD, it went out of print very quickly. I don't know.
I have the DVDs.
I'm sure that won't happen with this one. I'm sure that they've learned from that mistake. But
also a lower demand because of just because a lot of people are doing digital now.
Yeah, that's true. But I wouldn't wait too long. And honestly, $100 is a fantastic price for that set. I mean, come on.
Absolutely.
Were you asking Strumdog?
I mean,
like
for
me?
the number of episodes that it is.
After I get the Blu-rays, I will definitely be willing to trade or sell my DVDs if someone's interested in them.
Yeah.
But
whoa! Holy crap!
But unfortunately, I will be keeping the film cell.
There is, the Sentai Rainbow. There's a limited edition set and a regular edition set. So there's 2 versions. The limited edition basically just has more package goodies.
And the Funkos.
And the 2 movies. Apparently the regular edition will not have the 2 movies or the goodies. But the on-disc content is the same.
Which, if you're... See, now, this is how crazy I am. I in my crazy Batman loving brain, I was like, they have to eventually release the show if they're releasing the movies. So I purposely did not buy the movies.
There we go.
In hopes that the announcement of the show would come.
Yeah.
And it did. So now I get everything together like I wanted. Yay.
You suck.
I bought Mask of the Phantasm just because Mask of the Phantasm.
Right.
And
sure,
they released Sub-Zero not too long ago, and I almost picked it up.
Yeah.
I'm probably gonna pick it up now. Just because I'm gonna get the standard set. I had the standard set of Batman on DVD too. So.
And yes, Patrick, I did receive the package, and I know you know what's in it, but everybody else doesn't, so we'll keep it a secret. There will be a package opening video now that I have. The main reason I haven't filmed any videos either because I need the computer to record the audio, right? So now that I have that sorted out, and to edit the footage, thanks, Stoudman. But yeah, it actually, funny enough, Patrick and I were talking about this particular package a while back, and funny enough, I think it arrived about 2 days after the conversation that you and I had, Patrick. So, yes, it arrived safe and sound, and I'm very much looking forward to finally being able to open it.
Excellent.
Yeah.
I look forward to watching it.
Yes. I guess, I mean, do we have any other pickups that we wanted to talk about? I mean,
I have one pickup. One.
One, okay.
Ready Player One.
Yay!
With the slip cover.
Very nice.
20 pickups.
20?
I
Alright.
I gotta grab a snack. I'll be right back.
I got one, so let me say it first.
Okay.
Dark Crystal 4K.
Oh,
Okay.
Nice.
Yes.
Very nice.
Most of them I've actually already talked about in videos. I'll just talk about the ones I haven't talked about in videos. How about that?
Whatever.
Okay.
I haven't talked about any of them in videos. I've just been adding to the pile as I've been getting them, so.
I got this the other day,
Nice!
which is awesome because it's out of print
Now, question.
and a lot of money.
I noticed that has the same artwork on the cover as the special edition DVD. Now, does it have all of
look
the
at that.
content
That's still-
of the special edition DVD?
I think so.
I have the DVD
It
doc.
doesn't list all of them.
Okay, so I remember that was a pretty loaded
Heard that
DVD.
It does. I don't know.
You still have the DVD, right? You haven't
I never had the DVD,
Oh,
but it's
said
not too hard to find it.
I do.
I have it.
I kept it because
I guess it's actually a little bit
beautiful.
harder than it was before to find the DVD, but
It's a beautiful set.
You know what's hard to find?
Wow.
The slip box. Everyone fucking throws it away for some reason.
I have the slip box.
Animals.
Yeah.
I know, they're goddamn heathens.
Why do people throw that away?
The same reason why I throw slip
It's
covers away.
beautiful!
I got a CBGB.
CBGB? I don't know what that is, but okay.
The movie, it's
You
okay.
know what
Okay.
CBGB is? Not the movie, but the place. CBGBs.
I've heard of heebie-jeebies. Is that the same thing?
No.
Are you familiar with punk rock culture, sir?
Not particularly. I know that Gary Oldman played Sid Vicious in Sid and Nancy. And I actually
Well,
turned
the
that
other
movie
notable
off
thing-
halfway through because I didn't enjoy it at all. Mind you, I
The
was
other notable
50.
thing about this movie is that it's one of the last roles that Alan Rickman did before he died.
More videos, more videos, more videos. Thanks, Major Matoko!
He
I got
is not
Starry
very
Eyes
good.
because Starry Eyes is awesome.
That's
Also,
a great
Oh, so, wow, you
look
got
at
a,
this cover.
That's
This
a-
is like a metal album.
That's a way different cover than what I got. I got that movie based on your recommendation. Oh no, the robots are all bouncing out. There we go. One got in.
Holy crap. That cup is fucking full. Someone needs to do a 1,000-bit bomber. That's not going to budge.
Those
I
robots.
think it'll budge even with 1,000.
Those robots are unable to penetrate the rainbow
My
flags.
100 didn't penetrate it. I'll put it that way.
I know. It
You
did.
said.
It's sitting on the edge there.
Naked Gun
I'm always good at
Trilogy.
penetration, baby.
Oh, sweet! There's a trilogy set. I didn't even know about
Yeah.
it. I did that.
It's pretty affordable too. I got it for
Yeah, it's like $10.
$12, but it went down to like $10. So
I need to get that.
It just went down to $10 like the other day.
finally got the Trigun.
Yay!
Yes.
That's the same set I have, which I think you sent me.
Yep. I got Dunkirk on 4K.
I haven't seen it
Nice.
yet.
It's a great movie.
Awesome, Strum Dog.
It's fucking
I-
Christopher Nolan. Of course it's a good movie.
I know you're disappointed that some of them went in. You prefer the big explosions.
That's the same. That's the same Dark Crystal I was talking about, by the way.
Yeah, I might actually grab that because that's one I will watch again and again and again.
Blade Runner 2049 4K.
Nice.
Love that movie.
Yes.
Yeah, I need to watch it again.
It 4K.
Really like that one too.
I like that one.
Yeah. Looking forward to part 2.
Memoirs of an Invisible Man.
I need that so bad.
I've never actually seen it.
It's
It is-
fucking phenomenal. You'll love it.
Great.
It's a John Carpenter movie, for fuck's sake.
It's one of the few Carpenters I have not seen.
Another John Carpenter here.
That
I need. I need that. I used to have that on Laserdisc. Really boring commentary, but a great movie.
I think there's a new commentary.
1138.
Nice.
That's a boring movie.
Never seen it. Owned it on DVD for like 20 years.
No, it's like wonderful sci-fi, just also boring.
Yeah.
Dreamcatcher.
Some people like it. but I
Cheering
don't.
showers. Thanks, Seth Angel.
The Faculty.
That's the only Sam
I
Raimi
ha-
film I've never seen.
I
Or
have
Robert
that.
Rodriguez. film, I can't
Robert
remember.
Rodriguez.
Yeah.
Same here. I have it. It was sent to me by a viewer a while back. I still haven't watched it. Yes!
Second Delver's Evil. Finally have that.
So
It's a
much
great fucking
fun.
movie.
I even showed that to my mom, and she loved it. She normally isn't big on horror.
Manhunter.
Never seen it.
Nice.
I
It's
still
a-
need to watch that. I have the special edition Screen Factory.
Halloween 3. Finally got the Screen Factory version.
Never seen Halloween 3. They did a third one. I wasn't aware of that.
Texas Chainsaw Oscar Part 2.
That is one of my favorite movies of all time.
Got that.
Nice.
Psycho 3.
Never seen it.
Jeff
I'm not
Fahey
getting
is
Psycho 4. Fuck Psycho 4.
Jeff Fahey is hilarious in Psycho 3. By the way, the character he plays.
And The Hallow.
That's
Oh.
pretty good. We watched it together on Netflix,
I don't
haven't
know
we?
what that is. That looks rad.
Yeah, it's a very good horror movie. I would say it's like
Cool.
7.5.
Yeah,
Wow.
8.
That's
7.5
pretty,
is
that's
pretty
pretty good for a horror movie.
I get
And
some.
it's a Scream Factory title that is actually fairly affordable. Usually it goes for like 10, 15 bucks.
Yeah, I think it's like $12.
Yeah, that's what I was
Pretty
thinking too, Strum Dog. Oh well.
Yeah.
Well, Memoirs of the Invisible Man didn't have a slipcover, which is always supposed
To
to
be
be on.
fair about all these lacking slipcovers, they also only cost me like 11 or 12 bucks each. So
Yeah. Well, and to be fair, the
Included.
Psycho one is it's the same cover, just on a slip cover, because they weren't
The
allowed
rights.
to do new artwork. Yeah.
Yeah.
And the
There's a big uproar about that.
what was the other one? Yeah, Halloween 3. That's a little disappointing. You didn't get the slip with that one. That was a nice slip cover.
There's a silver shamrock sticker with some.
Yes, I kept the silver shamrock sticker on mine. I think it was This Hidden World sent that one to me. He sent me almost all the Halloweens actually,
Yes, he did.
and just so I could have the other editions in it, even though he knew I was getting the set. And I think he also sent me the replacement disc for
Oh, nice.
Halloween 4. Was it whichever one had the audio sync problem?
4 or
I
5.
think it was 4. Yeah, I can never remember. It's one of them. But all
I
right,
just got my other Blu-ray.
very cool. Well, all right, I'll grab my stack. Ow! Damn it!
That reminds me, I
I
need to rebuy Star Trek: The Next Generation Season 1 because I never got the corrected disc 1.
Might still be able to write them. And they might still
Wow, I
send.
actually haven't bought that many.
Really? You think after all this time?
pretty
Yeah.
broke, man. I mean, Jesus.
Okay.
They produced probably 5,000 discs or whatever. Knowing that most people wouldn't bother. They probably have a bunch still.
Okay, I'll give it a shot.
For Teh Interwebz, they say no, we don't have any. You
Books,
do general.
comics
No, I'm gonna
here.
do. Why not try and get it for free?
Blu-rays and DVDs.
Yeah.
Slip's bad, man.
Yeah, those are the ones you guys have seen. Wow.
I mentioned
actually,
Terror
considering,
Train and this
how long
and
it's been actually
Sleepaway
haven't
Camp
bought that
1.
much. But mind you, I haven't had
the one slipcover I'm
money
still
either.
looking for. I'm looking for Day of the Dead.
the Scream Factory.
Yep.
I thought you had it.
I need the slipcover.
Oh, the slipcover. Got you. Oh yeah, I remember. I remember. I got it. Like long after you had bought yours slipcoverless.
Yep.
And it was at HMV, and I'm like, oh, look what I got. And you just, like, looked at me, slammed your headphones down, and walked out of the room.
Well, that was because that was after I had gotten it. And I also got it with the slip. I was just like, you motherfuckers.
Just like, fuck all of you. I hate you all.
I want the slipcover so bad.
Yeah.
My white whale right now.
All right, so a couple of novels. Picked up the 60th anniversary edition of Fahrenheit 451. And coincidentally, I did not know this until shortly after I picked up the book. There's a recent new movie of this on Netflix.
Oh,
so
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
That's cool. I didn't know that either.
Part of the sort of a dystopia series I want to do. So I'm going to read the book and watch now both movies. And this is a book I've wanted to get for a long time. I really love the movie. Rewatched the movie recently and watched the second one actually for the first time. I can see why it wasn't as popular as the first one. The first one's so much better. But Battle Royale. So I got the this is I think a newer translation of the book. It's supposed to be a little bit better than the old one. But yeah, very nice. Quite a massive tome.
Yep.
So yeah. Anyway, looking forward to finally reading the original book. And
I'm gonna say the Truffaut Fahrenheit the Truffaut Fahrenheit is such a masterpiece. I think it's in the Criterion Collection, isn't it?
No, actually it isn't.
It should be. It's so good. I saw it in high school and I thought it was a great movie.
Nice. Picked up Volume 2 of Robotech. This is the recent sort of reimagining of the original saga. And I noticed, so Brian Wood writes the first couple issues, and Simon Furman has actually come on as the main writer on this, who is be familiar to Transformers fans. And picked up the latest issues of Scooby Apocalypse. Got Scooby Apocalypse 22, 23, 24.
I still need to read it.
And 25. Yeah, I've actually only read the first couple issues.
Volume 1 I haven't even picked it up yet.
But yeah, I'm gonna do what I did with the other Hanna-Barbera was, like with the Flintstones. I just kind of powered through it over the course of a couple of nights, and fucking loved it. That series was so good.
I need to get that Flintstones.
So underappreciated. Some biting social satire. It's brilliant.
Good things about that.
Picked up Fight Club 2, the graphic novel. This was I actually powered through this in one sitting. I couldn't put it down. I can't even describe it. It's really good, but it's also just weird. Like, Chuck Palahniuk actually shows up as himself, as a character in the story, as he's writing the story, and telling how he's writing the story to a group of people listening to him tell them about the story.
To be fair, all the greats have done that. Okay,
it's funny. But it works. Like, it kind of works. Like, suddenly the author is sucked into his own story, and it just somehow kind of works. It's strange. Anyway, I really enjoyed it a lot.
What I like about that is that's actually kind of an homage to that trope that happened in the 70s and 80s in comic books.
Pretty sure that was the intent.
Yeah.
Because
it feels like it.
And I gather that and there's a lot of references to the original Fight Club appearing in different mediums and the difference between, like, the movie and the book and stuff like that. And he kind of plays around with that convention in this, so I gather that the comic book has some significant differences with the novel as well of Fight Club 2. So it's like he's playing around not only with the conventions of narrative, which of course we know he did quite a bit in the original, but also using the medium that the story is being presented in itself as a storytelling tool. And I thought it was really interesting, and I really liked it a lot. It was not what I was expecting, but that was not a bad thing, because it was far more interesting. And you know what? The original Fight Club was not what I expected going in, and it was far more interesting than what I thought it was going to be. So, yeah, I definitely recommend giving it a look-see, especially if you like the movie or the book of the original. So, Blu-rays, Blu-rays, Blu-rays. So many Blu-rays. Let's see. Speaking of horror movies that I enjoy, I picked up Insidious, The Last Key. And just watched this the other day. Now, if you're wondering about the continuity, this one occurs between the first and second movies.
Oh.
So if you want to watch them in order, you watch 3, 1, 4, 2. And that will be the correct story order.
That is ridiculous.
Yeah. But it you know, it kind of works. And the thing I like about these is like the sequels and prequels and stuff are structured so perfectly that you can watch them in that order and the story will flow very naturally, very nicely, you know? Did I say? Yeah, so 3, 1, 4, 2. That is correct. So the second one is technically the end of the story.
I've only seen the first 2.
They're good. I definitely recommend 3 and 4. They're a lot of fun.
Dragging the ass on them.
And then since we know the last 2 Legacy collections are finally coming out on Blu-ray, we're getting Creatures from Black Lagoon and
Black Balloon.
The Black Balloon, yeah, and Invisible Man, completing the Legacy collections on Blu-ray, and we're getting a Blu-ray set of the complete Universal Monsters collection, the 30-movie set. The only movie of which that is not in the standalone Legacy collections that's in that set is this one, The Phantom of the Opera from 1943. So I actually found this at Shoppers Drug Mart, of all things, for like $6. So, yeah, grabbed it. Because I'm going to get the 2 Legacy sets. I double-checked the movie list, and yeah, this is the only movie that's not in those Legacy sets. So I will have everything.
Wow.
And
I think I had that Blu-ray, but like a different cover.
Oh, I don't. This is they did a couple different editions of it. There was later release, which
A black and white cover.
Yeah, it's just like a character picture.
Yeah, that's the one. I think I have that.
I have the Invisible Man edition like that. But this is the previous release, which had the original movie covers, which I like. Very nice.
Oh yeah, this is much nicer.
So then, next one I got was Trailer Park Boys Season 11, The Need for Weed.
We need to get back to that.
I need to, yeah, I've been buying them as they come out. I haven't watched anything beyond Season 7, or pardon me, and anything beyond Say Goodnight to the Bad Guys. So we're like right at the tail end. Huh? Yeah, good.
Really? I actually went through and watched all the new Trailer Park Boys.
I know, you bastard.
And I can tell you.
We all hate you.
Freaking excellent. The last season in particular they did was freaking amazing.
Nice.
Oh.
Well, they get more money through Netflix than they ever did through any of the other stuff. And then they're even more freedom, too. So
yeah, total creative freedom.
For the most part. Actually, Netflix does do notes, but they're usually like, we like what you did here, can you do more of this? It's like, it's the wrong kind, it's different kind of like,
it's positive notes. Yeah.
Let me put it this way. Let me put it this way with Trailer Park Boys, right? The other day, I just realized a little joke that they have had in there since like the very beginning, that it just never got through to me because of all the other jokes that they're telling the whole time, right? And all the other things they're making fun of, right? What I just realized that the fact that Ricky thinks like this is the only thing I'm good at is growing weed. Weed grows so fucking easily. It's just like anybody can be good at it.
It's literally a weed.
So it's not like some massive special skill that Ricky has.
Yeah, it's not a special skill. It's just that he's good at doing what anybody could do, growing a weed.
Yeah, here's the thing though. Like, there is a skill to getting high quality weed.
Yes.
Anyone can grow weed, but not everyone can grow high quality weed.
That is true. Yeah.
So I don't think Ricky's doing high quality weed.
So carrying on here. So next up, I found this at London Drugs, of all places, and I thought, you know what? I got the Scream Factory release of the first one. I really dig what they did with the kind of retro look of this release. They're kind of doing what they're doing with the Vestron stuff a little bit. From the MVD Rewind collection, I got the Return of Swamp Thing. And there we go. And I actually had a double bill when I got this home. I had a double bill. I rewatched the original Swamp Thing on Blu-ray. First time I'd watched the Blu-ray, and then I watched this. I hadn't seen this in so long, but yeah, this one's a lot of fun.
It's better than the first. I hate to say, even though I really like the Chris Craven one.
Well, this one is there's a lot more humor in it, and obviously, I mean, it's not sort of bogged down with having to tell the origin story. It just kind of gets right into the thing, which is often the case with superhero movies. You know, the second ones are often a little better because of that. But I like both of them. Although I have to say, I think the Swamp Thing suit looks way better in this one than it did in the first one.
I think Return of the Swamp Thing is a better movie because I think they had a bigger budget, honestly.
I think they did have a little bit of a bigger budget.
It looks like it, to be fair.
Yeah.
There's Jim Wynorski did that one, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I do like the first one. I mean, that's I like both of them. But
speaking of Swamp Thing, it's interesting that the upcoming DC Universe streaming service is going to have a Swamp Thing TV show
by James Wan.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome. I'm definitely looking forward to checking that out. Okay, so next up, I put this one off for so long, partly because I couldn't find the 3D version anywhere. I could have, I guess, ordered it online, but I just kept forgetting. Anyway, finally got it. The fifth in the epic saga, Transformers: The Last Knight. And I have to be honest, I thought this was a vast improvement over Age of Extinction. Transformers seems to be doing the opposite of what the Star Trek movies did, and with Transformers, it's like the odd-numbered ones are the better ones, and whereas Star Trek was mostly the even-numbered ones.
The Strumdog sent me Age of Extinction, so I guess I now have to watch the damn thing.
Yeah. Age of Extinction...
I know, I haven't seen it yet, but I got it for free, so now I'm kind of obligated to watch it.
The exasperated sigh, that was the perfect review. That's all you need to say.
Yeah. But, yeah. Watch it so that you can then watch this one. This one actually wasn't too bad. There's really only one or two parts I had some minor issues with, but they were really minor issues. Overall, surprisingly satisfying Transformers film. Some great little character moments, more focus on the robots, which is as it should be. And next up, I also got Ready Player One, the 3D edition.
I have to watch the damn thing.
With the slipcover. I also have to watch the damn thing.
Well, let's watch the damn thing then.
Maybe we'll watch the damn thing.
Yeah,
and then,
let's do it, because we all have it. So
and then this is kind of neat. This is actually a Best Buy exclusive edition, apparently. The Ultimate Combo Pack of Pacific Rim Uprising. So, what makes this the Ultimate Combo Pack is it has the 4K Ultra HD disc, the Blu-ray 3D, the regular Blu-ray, and the digital. So, all together. The only thing that pisses me off is this. Only at Best Buy is not a sticker. It's actually printed on the slip cover.
First world problems. Mine doesn't have that.
Yeah.
Mine's just the Blu-ray edition, though.
Yeah, but basically I grabbed this because it had all of them, which I thought was kind of cool.
This right here, the HDR thing.
Yeah.
Also not a sticker.
Oh, seriously?
I don't have that problem either.
Oh,
the Blu-ray doesn't have that, bitch.
All right.
Mine was a sticker.
And last, but most definitely not least, I've been waiting so freaking long for this to come out on DVD. It's finally been released in a complete series set. Prior to this, all we had was 6 of the 13 episodes released on VHS back in the 80s. Now, we finally got it all from the same people who brought us Adventures of the Galaxy Rangers. A couple years earlier, they gave us Mighty Orbots.
Yeah,
and there we go. Yeah.
I remember you saying, "Oh, I accidentally didn't buy it." And I was like, "Well, now he's gonna fucking buy it."
Yeah. Yeah. No, I did. I think it was in one of my last streams before I went away.
Let me tell you right now.
I did the pre-order.
He doesn't know it right now, but subconsciously, he bought that and he knew he's bringing back Saturday Morning Forever because he needs to show that to everybody.
That's right.
Subconsciously, that's what happened.
Totally. So there you go. So that's the latest stack of stuff.
I must have missed that week because I was not aware that release existed. So.
Oh yeah, it's a Warner Archive release, so manufacture on demand. But yeah, whatever.
So is Orbots like a misspelling of robots?
Yeah, it's a typo that they just never bothered to correct.
Oh, okay.
They figured, they'll know what we mean.
Mighty robots.
some other things I should show. Sorry, go ahead, Raz.
No, I was just gonna say, because I briefly mentioned Swamp Thing earlier, I did forget to mention that I was able to view the Comic-Con pre-order for the year, and plus 3 months of the upcoming DC streaming service, DC Universe.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I was able to work that into my budget, so
well,
I don't have to worry. And that also means I'm guaranteed to be part of the beta as well. So
that's pretty sweet.
Yeah.
Okay, so what I was going to show, because of course, as I mentioned, I got a PS4, so I thought I'd show you some of the games I got. So first things first, I wanted to get a game that would really push the limits of what the PS4 can do. And there's only one game that could possibly take full advantage of that level of hardware. And Stout knows what this is. And of course, that would be Minecraft. So I got the Minecraft PlayStation 4 edition. And
what?
And that's it. I mean, what more do you need than Minecraft on the PlayStation 4 to really take advantage of it? So I didn't buy any more games. That's it. I'm done. No, just kidding. And then I also got Titanfall 2, which actually does take advantage of the hardware and looks freaking gorgeous.
I really like the first Titanfall.
Yeah, it's really good. Titanfall 2 so far is really, really good. There's a multiplayer mode. I know Garbage Gamer's dying to play with me, apparently. I'm still playing through the single-player campaign and enjoying it immensely. And then I've been wanting to get this for a long time. I was going to get the PC version, but I heard it was kind of buggy. Apparently it's a little better a little more stable in consoles. Picked up BioShock, the Collection, which is the original trilogy, well, the entire trilogy of BioShock games. The remastered version in 1080p 60 frames per second includes all the single-player DLC. The only thing it doesn't include is the multiplayer stuff, but since I don't care about multiplayer anyway, who gives a shit?
Yeah.
Is that not allowed to be streamed on Twitch or something?
Oh, yeah. No, it wasn't that it wasn't allowed to be streamed on Twitch. It's the PlayStation won't stream it. Like, it registers as blocked content, like as if it thinks you're trying to stream a Blu-ray or something. So apparently it's something to do with 2K. They are aware. There are no plans to fix it.
Yeah, they don't care.
So it's a good thing I have this, because this will allow me to stream it.
And you have the splitter to strip?
I do have a splitter, yes.
Fantastic. Then you're good to go.
I'm good to go.
That's all you need.
Yep. And, yeah, so what I saw of it looks really good, but you'll just have to take my word for that. The BioShock Collection was $30. Or no, sorry. No, it was $22. I got it used. So, yeah, it's a pretty good deal. Then I also picked up Uncharted, the Nathan Drake Collection, which is the original 3 Uncharted games, remastered for PS4. Do you have a PS4, Cass?
No, but when I get one, actually, that was on my list of what I want to get.
Yeah, definitely. You would probably enjoy this a lot.
I have all the standalone games for my PS3 over here.
I have them as well. And I thought, well, I'm never going to play them, so I'll play the PS4 version instead. And finally...
now I'm going to play the PS3 versions instead, just to spite you.
Finally, actually started playing it, and played a bit of the first one the other day, and sadly got interrupted by a phone call and couldn't continue. But really enjoyed the hour or so that I played. It was really good.
Nice.
And then next up, picked up The Last Guardian, which I have seen some footage of, and it looks absolutely gorgeous, and just one of those really kind of mellow games.
It's the third in a series, you know.
A lot of puzzle solving. Well, I know it's Eco, Shadow of the Colossus, and Last Guardian, right? Yeah.
Yep.
It's by the same people.
I have the collection on the PS3 for the first two.
I definitely want to pick up the new Shadow of the Colossus, which apparently isn't just a remaster; it's a full rebuild. Mm-hmm. They actually rebuilt it from the ground up for
4K now, dude. It's beautiful.
It's crazy. So yeah, definitely want to grab that one. And then finally, speaking of remasters that are apparently gorgeous, I actually vowed back many moons ago that when I got a PS4, this would be one of the first games I got. As it stands, it turned out to be the 5th one I got. But hey, close enough. The Last of Us Remastered. And check it out, I found the original blue case one. It's not even the greatest hits one. They had a bunch of them at Walmart, so I grabbed it. It was like $20.
I'd settle for the PS3 version at this point. I don't think I'm going to get a PS4. I think what's going to happen, the same thing happened to me with the PS2. I'm going to get the PS2. I got the PS2 after it came out because I had the PS1 and then it was broke, and I got money from the PS3 came out, and I got a PS3. And I didn't get so I think I'm going to skip the PS4 at this point and just get the PS5 in a year and a half when that gets announced.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll have more money then.
Ah.
So I'm just going hard on my PS3 games instead.
Angel says, I request The Last of Us for the feels. Yeah, well, one of the nice things now is that, I mean, I've been wanting to get the Elgato for a long time because the Hop Hog just wasn't working properly anymore.
We were ragging on him constantly about it. Oh, yeah. Is it the Hop Hog, Sean?
Yeah, I was having a lot of issues. Actually, I don't think it was the card itself. It was actually the cables. And those cables are fucking impossible to find replacements for. So I figured, you know what, why don't I just get the Elgato? Because then it's full HDMI. I don't have to mess around with all these fucking component cables and bullshit. And,
Mystic.
Yeah, so basically, that is...
My headphones are breaking.
So the nice thing is, with that, I can output from either the PS3 or the PS4, and stream from both of them. So now I can get back to doing console games in addition to all the PC games.
And you mean you can get back to recording things for your YouTube again, so that you can actually restart the Nathan Drake trilogy there?
And that too. But also, actually, regarding the gaming, I've decided that there's going to be certain games that I'm just going to do as Twitch exclusives. I'm not going to bother chopping them up into YouTube videos. Because, quite frankly, I tend to get more views and make more money from the Twitch streams of the video games than I do of the videos of the video games on YouTube. And it just seems like a lot of effort for very little return. So I'm kind of thinking I'm going to shift more of the focus on YouTube back to what people have been wanting, namely the movie reviews and collectional reviews and things like that, and shift the gaming more over to Twitch. Also means I can balance the time a little better on both as well, because rather than spending all the time streaming a game and then all the time going in and editing it and chopping it up and rendering those episodes, I can just play the streams. You guys can watch the streams. You can catch the repeats on Twitch, or if you're a Patreon subscriber, I actually have a Patreon exclusive playlist of all the Twitch exclusive streams. So all the ones I've been doing with the PS4, for example, are already on there. So if you're a Patreon sponsor already, you already have access to that. Just look at the patron-only posts, and you'll see the link there. Yeah, and that goes for anybody. I mean, you can get access to those playlists for any level of sponsorship, even if it's just $1. So there's going to be 3, I should mention. There's going to be the games, which will be the Twitch-exclusive games. The behind-the-scenes streams, as I do more of those, there'll be that. And then the group viewings. So any group viewings that we do on Twitch will go on there as well. So, yeah, benefits to being a Patreon sponsor.
And what's the minimum requirement to get those things?
$1.
There you go, guys.
So,
$1 to the Internet Direct Club, the Z Club.
The Club Z,
oh,
that's
shit.
Right.
Club Z, that's actually good.
Hey, Duncan, thank you very much, dude.
You should call it Club
Boom!
Z.
Holy shit.
And thank you, Strum Dog.
And Strum Dog, exploding
triangles. Oh my god! Beautiful.
Duncan finally dislodged all the rainbow flags.
Nice.
Dislodged like a giant shit.
I was just gonna say, it's like you have that one poop you've been waiting on.
That's right. Oh, that felt good.
Just shoots out, and it comes out of you so fast you're done in seconds, but you say 2 minutes just in case.
You're just like, I brought this to read.
I know you are, Strum Dog. So you, sir, have access to all of those playlists.
My least favorite poop is the one where you're peeing and it trickles out of your butt in water and you can't do anything about it but shit yourself very slowly. That's the worst. That's my favorite poop, being in your pants. Yeah. It's funny because you're like, it tickles. No, I'm trying to pee. Not fair.
Yeah, I hate when it's just you're sitting there and you're just like, oh, one at a time. Like this.
Make up your mind, lower bits.
Right.
Funny enough, since we're back to SNI, I actually have a bathroom story from today.
Oh, I have to go to the bathroom
Perfect
before
time.
you actually do this. Give me a minute.
Okay.
I have to go pee. I really do.
Okay. You do that. Actually, I have a pickup anyway, so.
Okay.
Talk about your pickup.
He got something. Oh my god.
You know what it is, Sean.
I do? Okay. Apparently I know what it is.
Well, you gave me the pickup, so.
Oh! Oh, yeah, of course. Hold on.
So,
Yeah.
There we go.
Actually, I have a few other things. You won't be able to see it, but I got a new mattress finally.
Yay!
I had an ancient one that I've been sleeping on for the last couple of years, so that one is long gone.
Yeah.
And this one's very comfortable, so it's
I should probably replace mine one of these days, too.
worthwhile investment. But my one real pickup, courtesy of Sean, a belated birthday gift, the entire series of Police Squad.
Yay!
This is something I've actually wanted to own for a while. I've seen it, but it's definitely one I want to have in my collection.
And you didn't leave it in your car during this massive heat wave. Thank
No,
God.
No, it's in my sweltering hot room instead.
Much better.
Hey. Cass,
You
speaking of it being
Peel
sweltering
the disc
hot
out
in
of the case.
there, wouldn't you like some of these?
Oh, fuck you. Actually, no, that's funny. I've gone this whole summer so far. I still haven't had one.
Wow.
What?
This was like a thing in 2016. I was apparently obsessed with the red, white, and blue popsicles.
So
was a
American
fantastic-
of you.
Red, white, and blue pops.
Well, actually, you know what I think it stemmed from, too? Was that was the summer I was doing all the mystery shops at the hardware store.
Oh,
And they
yeah.
had they had a little freezer chest. Because I had to buy something basically just to prove I was there.
Oh, okay.
And so it incorporated you getting like a $2 purchase as part of your reimbursement.
Right.
So they had a freezer chest there. They had these popsicles there for like $1.75 or something like that. So that offer was my purchase.
So you're just like, can I please get another gas station to check out, please? Or a convenience store?
I'm hooked.
I have to pick an item. Oh, I'll have this.
I still like
Come
the
on,
idea.
come on, ring it up faster, ring it up faster. I need my fix.
Just like deep throating it on like the other end of the till. It's just like, oh yeah. Crap, it's on the stick. Just like choking on it, just more.
All right, I'm back.
I still like more the idea that I was going to a hardware and automotive store to buy popsicles.
What?
Like that doesn't look suspicious at all.
So, what kind of automotive parts can I help you find, sir? Got any popsicles?
Like, are we talking like icy pops or like actual? Pops?
Like the firecracker things like Stout has.
Oh Jesus!
The red, white,
You went to an
and
auto
blue.
parts store for that? Why?
Well, it was a mystery shop, and I was shopping the people selling you on the credit cards, like it would roam in the store.
Ah.
Oh,
And then I had to make a purchase just to prove I was there, so I tried and buy just one of the cheapest things I had.
that makes sense. Yeah.
Actually, the funnier one was it was a different shop I did a few years prior, where the company had an app where it would read your phone's location, and it would detect that you were there, and then you'd have to buy anything. It would just verify that you went to the location. But my phone was on the fritz, so I couldn't get the app to work properly. So I ended up having to make purchases instead, and it was all like lotto kiosks, so they were all in grocery stores. So I tried to make like the cheapest possible purchase I could. So I went to like produce and bought like one mushroom and ran it through, and bought like one apple and something like that. Basically, my rental car, I had a collection of like fruits and vegetables on the floor of the rear seat of the car by the end of the day.
Hey, Cass. Bathroom story time.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, bathroom story. Now that you've had talking about all the fruits and vegetables.
Yes, there we go.
All the roughage.
It's really a quick one. I went to a Washington Mall after work, and like I was the only one in there for a while, so I'm sitting there in the stall, and then one other person comes in.
You're sitting there waiting for an audience.
Exactly. Hold it. Hold it.
Somebody better walk in soon. I can't hold this much longer.
Like, most people are the opposite. They're like, "Oh, there's people in here. I don't want to let this go." And like, somebody just walks in.
Oh, here we go. Duncan's giving Strumdog a run for his money now.
35 viewers, man.
We got a bit war. The gauntlet has been thrown down.
We've got a bomb brewing.
By 10. That's awesome. So anyway, I'm the only one in there. One other person walks in and goes to like a stall sort of on the other side of the bathroom. And the fart I heard, it was like a really quick, sharp fart, followed by sort of a long, drawn-out one.
Right. The double header, got it.
And immediately the thought that hit my head was, drum roll, please. Because it sounded like a drum roll.
Where the hell's the alert? I heard the sound. I didn't see it.
Uh-huh.
It was funny thing was, as soon as you said, drum roll, please, the sound kicked in. Dun, dun, dun.
Oh, weird.
Whoa, Skinslip. Found another 100 bits. Apparently he's been secretly grinding. Whoa!
Time. I had the stream open. I'm just grinding away.
Sweet.
But yeah, no, it's just funny. It's like,
your alert might be behind the video. You might have to bring it to the front, to top. You have to drag it to the top of your list.
Oh, you know what? That's exactly what it is.
You're welcome. It happened to me the other day. That's why I'm like, I think I know what's going on. Sorry, Cass.
I was just gonna say, like, I'm literally just sitting there,
yeah, there we
and
go.
all I hear in the other stall.
There we go. Oh my God! There's all the things.
Amazing.
They haven't changed.
Nope, that's not for a reason.
The whole fucking time. Sorry, guys. Thank God we have the jar thing, so we at least see it going across the top. That's my bad.
It's okay.
Sorry. So tell us about the things.
Well, I was just gonna say. So basically, I'm sitting there and I just hear this fart. Just bang, bang. Trying not to crack up laughing in the stall. Like, presenting shit.
Totally.
We're gonna stream right here, folks.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
This is what you've been missing all this time. Welcome back.
Yep.
I'm sure I have others.
Oh,
I was gonna start a log.
What? A log?
Yes.
A log of your logs.
I swear I didn't even intend that one. But I was gonna keep track so I could like remember. But I also, come to think of it, it would basically just be a notepad document with just like written a whole bunch of different ways. Like, well, this means nothing now.
Cock-a-doodle-doo!
Okay, that's what you hear in your province.
July 12th. Dropped the bass.
I know that's always been your favorite.
And every time it just like pops into my head at the worst times too, because it's like I'll be like a public bathroom or in the stall next to someone. I'll hear like some really low, echoey
Bass.
fart,
Yeah.
and all I can think is drop the bass.
Actually, I think I stumbled on the SNI where I first told that one while I had our huge crack up on it.
Oh my god! Hey, thanks for all the bits, guys. Farts.
Nice.
Yeah.
I needed a word to put between them so they'd go in the cup. Add 5 bits left.
Farts.
I only had 5 bits left, so I'm going to put them to good use.
Oh my god. Oh.
Holy shit, they all made it in the cup.
There you go. Apparently the farts worked.
Farting in a cup really does work.
Farting in a cup, yes.
So I think what we all really want to know is, when are we going to hear more about Blue Coal and the Shadow?
Oh, that reminds me. Oh my god. Okay, when I was in Best Buy today, they have top-loading scanners that are cheap.
Don't you already have a scanner?
It's a flatbed.
No. Auto feed.
Top loading.
Dude,
Feed scan.
I can put in a stack of pages and it'll do it. It'll do it all automatically.
Oh my god!
It'll be
Do
like,
it!
ka-chung, 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 ka-chung,
Why didn't you buy
ka-chung.
them? Why didn't you buy them now?
It won't be that fast, but oh, look at all that! Holy crap! Thanks for
Well,
the
damn it.
donation.
Hey! Oh my goodness! They was That's the best. That's the best.
But it literally, the mind got knocked.
I forgot.
You
got all the.
And missed the dub.
You got the auto feed scanner. That is the term. Yes,
Yeah.
Duncan. Thank you. Loads from the top. Auto feeds.
So
I need a flatbed scanner myself. I've been looking to get one.
It's about there's a couple that are currently on sale for about $60. They can do about 30 pages at a time.
Oh yeah.
Exactly. Thanks, Black Magic Games. So that would save so much time. 30 pages, that's like an entire chapter of the book.
Man, 13 months in a row. Thanks a lot,
Yeah.
Black Magic Games.
That's amazing. Thank you so much.
Long time fan.
Seems good.
So
Yeah.
yeah, I'm gonna have to figure out if that's like a Best Buy wide thing, or if it's just your Best Buy, because I've
I don't
needed
know.
a new scanner forever.
Well, I'm sure. I mean, just generally speaking, it looks like there seem to be a few different models that have that feature, and they were all like under $100.
Are any of them
So-
with also a flatbed part? So,
Oh yeah, no, it has both.
because that's you gotta let me know that model number. I need.
It
a
has
fucking
both.
scanner
Like,
for that.
so it has the auto feeder on the top, but you can also just lift it up and just do like the one at a time if you want to.
Is
Oh
I guess
yeah.
I guess the one pickup is I have a bunch of this toy line called Car Wars, Road Wars. I mean, and I almost have a full set of the basic cars. So I need a scanner because I gotta scan this.
Very
No high rate
cool.
scan for anyone else. So I gotta do it.
No, you definitely need the flatbed for that.
Yeah.
But
Having the feed would be nice for other things though.
But yeah, I think the ones I was looking at, there was an Epson one, and there was a Canon one. The Canon one, I don't think they had in stock. They just had the display model.
Wait, what did you say with that first company?
Epson.
Epson?
Yes.
Yeah.
Like Exxon Valdez?
Epson.
Oh,
E-
Epson! Oh, Epson!
Oh,
Oh! Oh! I thought you meant Exxon Valdez. I'm like, Exxon makes fucking scanners? That's
Yes,
cool.
it was Epson.
Epson. Got
Yes, Epson.
it. Jesus Christ.
I
I was like, Exxon? I was really confused. I was like, what?
Exxon?
I was like, is it
So
like...
the
is it the
gas
same
company? What?
Yeah, that's what I was really confused.
Epson.
I guess I did forget. I do have one big pickup. 1 second.
Okay,
Epson.
don't hurt yourself.
Epson is my favorite brand.
Hold on.
Oh yeah, that's
Oh,
freaking
oh
awesome.
yeah, that is so cool.
This is the play set for the
for the
Road
cars.
for the Road Wars line. I
Nice.
still need the deluxe cars,
Liberty Base.
but yeah,
That's pretty
Nice.
that's the big thing I got. I got a bunch of these little cars. They look like this. I want to show you one because there's so many variants here. But here's like one. So they're all melee weapons that attach to the car, and, and then there's a launcher.
What was that? Melee? What's that?
Melee weapons?
Melee?
Pretty sure it's.
You mean
Oh,
melee?
you mean melee? Oh, okay.
No, I mean melee. Anyway, so
You
Do you launch the cards at each other?
Sabotage.
hey, potato tomato, shut up. So you launch the cards at each other and you get points. They actually have point wrap values for the ones you knock off. So there's actually a game involved. But anyway, I just think they're cool because it's like Mad Max cars with like fucking swords and hammers and giant
That's pretty
fists
awesome.
and shit.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong. You're getting 2 of each, right? Like one to keep in box, one to take out.
Okay, so first of all, there's a variant of every car, so I have 2 of each car in package, and then I'm getting 1 of each car open. So I'm technically getting 3 of each car.
Ah, okay. So it's like the regular, the variant, and then you're getting one of
Yeah.
them that's already open.
Yes. So the way it works right now, I need only 2 cars now. 3 cars. I need 3 cars. I'm missing the pink Corvette, the other color, fucking Roadster, and the fucking Land Rover variant. And then I want to get the European card. It's called Road Maniacs there. And then there's a package variant with where like.
Whoa!
the
Thanks,
way the
Drum Dog.
package- The way the package is, there's like
Oops.
a little image inset in the right side there, right? Well, that's been changed to the middle of the package at some point during the line. So I want to get one of those.
Whoa!
so I could have the variants of all the different
Holy
card
shit.
variants and shit.
You knocked like that 1,000 one out with your 151. How does that work?
Holy crap. They only have weight when falling, that's why.
I guess, yeah. I think, I don't know, it almost seems to be running a little smoother on this new system. Like, I remember before it would start to lag after a while. I haven't seen it lag at all tonight.
My intention is to take all of it up north with me to Canada to have my girlfriend, who's a wonderful photographer, take amazing photos of them all in package, and then all the out of package one, do some action shots, you know.
Oh yeah, Duncan. We're when I worked at the cable company, they had one like that where you'd put you could put like 100 sheets in the top loader, and like the auto feeder, and it would just fire them all through. They were double. You would do both sides if you told it to, and then as you say, it would just, you could send it to your email as a PDF, which was pretty awesome.
So I'm almost done with the standard cards, and I need to get 8 deluxe cards, which are like $60 a piece. So it's gonna be sometime next year. I'm looking at finishing this video. I'm doing a video about it, like a history video about this fucking toy lines.
Yeah.
That's why I'm getting everything in package and getting all the variants and all that shit.
Yeah,
there will be a video eventually. Yeah. It's for a cause. It's not like I'm just buying it for the hell of it.
Well, yeah, I assumed. Yeah, Major Metallica, I guess so. I mean, I haven't had an Intel machine since the days of the Pentium 3, just to give you some idea.
Same. AMD after that.
I've been all AMD, so it's I've been wanting to get into the multi-threading stuff for a while because I just love the efficiency of them. Oh, here it comes. What? Okay, now seriously, how did a 151 do far more damage than a 500? That just does not make sense.
There's less bits in the cup now?
Maybe.
Why.
Oh, I guess, maybe. Well, I thank you for the 500.
But,
by the way.
Yeah. It's just one of those things. I don't know.
No,
it's not logical.
What? Oh, yeah.
The cup.
Sorry, I get 6 different topics at once. Like the cars. Is
no, the cars aren't logical either.
Isn't logical.
But the cars aren't logical either. But like, I really like. I found no one's talking about this toy line. I really like the way the toy line looks. I like the cars, so I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna get them. I have some open. Oh, I also have these. ImagineX released a 2-pack of these muscle figure homages.
Oh yeah, okay.
That's pretty cool. And
I
then
remember the muscle ones.
Yeah, and then they. But these are ImagineX figures. That new toy line.
Nice.
ImagineX did this Battle Beast reference also.
That's pretty cool.
There's a Battle Beast that looks exactly like this.
Yeah.
Like obviously Battle Beast.
Battle Beasts.
But yeah. And did you know that Battle Beasts are technically part of Transformers?
I think I did know that. Yeah.
There's an episode of the Japanese series that happens, after Generation 1, in which they go to the planet, the beast of the fucking of the Battle Beasts. And I was like, what? It was supposed to be backdoor pilot. That never happened. So it wasn't just commercials. There were actually an episode of Transformers.
So there was an episode. Which one was that? Like Master Force Victory?
I'll look it up right now.
One of them, Headmasters.
It is. What's it called? Beast Saga Episode 16.
The fuck? Beast Saga?
Yeah, it's from like the Beast Wars, I think.
Oh, is it Beast Wars 2nd?
One of the Beast Wars shows, I think.
Beast Wars Neo?
Oh, it's Headmasters. Sorry, it's from the Headmasters line.
Oh, it's Headmasters. Okay.
Battle on Planet Beast. That's the name of the episode. Headmasters.
Cool. Well, good.
I think there's a reference in one of the later shows to this.
Oh, that's something else I should mention. During the downtime, I finally sat down, and after watching Transformers last night, I wanted to watch some really good Transformers stuff, so I finally sat down and watched almost all of Transformers Prime.
Nice.
I'm 3 episodes into the 3rd season, and god damn, what a good show.
Talking about it. He wouldn't shut the fuck. He
wouldn't shut up. Yeah.
I could not believe how fucking good it was. Like, I was just, wow. Okay, I kind of blew this off.
Amazing.
I kind of blew this off after the first couple episodes. Didn't really do it for me, but I made I went. It's like we were talking the other day about how pilots aren't always as good as the series that follows them, and that is certainly the case with Transformers Prime. I mean, while there is some significant stuff that happens in the original 5-part pilot, it is not the strongest storyline of the series by far. Once it goes to series, it just gets progressively better as it goes. I mean, there were parts in it that literally like gave me the feels, you know, and like really. Like the characters are just so freaking well developed and like have like really complicated arcs over the course of the series and stuff, and it's just so damn good. So yeah, definitely recommend it if you've never seen it, and loved it. I still have to watch the last like 10 episodes and the movie, and then that's it. I'm into the Beast Hunters season. So they just introduced this big fucking Predacon dragon that's basically indestructible. And I'm like, wow, they're fucked. There is no way they can beat that thing. I don't know how they're going to do it. But, yeah.
Yep.
And Shockwave. Yep. Shockwave in this is like the Shockwave from the original Marvel Comics. Like, cold, calculating, logical, and a fucking force to be reckoned with.
Does he have an electronic voice and everything?
Not so much, but it's a little more, I don't want to say Spock-like, but it's more cold menace, I guess would be the best way to describe it. Yeah. Very authoritative, cold menace.
Authoritarian?
Like maybe. But, yeah, I was very, very pleased with this interpretation. It called back to a lot of stuff that we've seen in other iterations.
So mad about Cliff Jumper.
Yeah. But to be fair, his one and only appearance was great. But there may be flashbacks in later episodes.
I know for a fact that it's not his only appearance.
Yeah. Sadly, it's his only appearance with The Rock doing the voice.
Yeah, that's true.
But that's not surprising. I mean, it's The Rock.
Yeah, that was actually before his film career blew up, by the way.
Oh,
but now, it definitely can't get him now, obviously.
Yeah. I gotta say that one of the favorite sort of regular celebrity voices that I've really enjoyed is Jeffrey Combs as Ratchet.
Yes.
He is so good as Ratchet.
Combs is good in everything.
Yeah, he is. Actually, I've been watching Star Trek Enterprise, and I noticed he has a recurring role as an Andorian in it.
Yep.
And been enjoying that. It's like, hey, it's Jeffrey Combs.
It's like
oh my
the
god,
best character other than Scott Bakula.
Oh, you can't beat the Bakula.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I'm enjoying it so far. I've never watched Enterprise, by the way. That's why it's all new to me. So.
It's better.
Did you get?
It's okay.
Did you get the Blu-ray set on Prime Day, Sean?
No, I didn't. I didn't get anything on Prime Day. I had no money at the time. But I've tried to be a good boy. I knew that I needed equipment more than I needed movies. So basically, what I've been doing is buying the equipment first, and if I have a little bit left over in the budget after, I'll buy a couple of movies. That's why, even though it's been a while, I don't have a huge stack of movies like you would otherwise expect. But but I have a huge stack of equipment, which was, I could have spent on a shit ton of movies, but then we wouldn't be having this conversation right now.
We'd be having this conversation via chat.
Yes.
You'd be on your PS3 playing a video game instead.
I would be I'd be on my PS3, not being able to stream it, just playing all by myself, feeling lonely and miserable and depressed. Now that said, before I got the PS4, I also played a bunch of PS3 games that I had not played before, such as GTA 5, which I played for about 80 hours to like 86% completion.
Jesus.
And then
wish I could have watched it.
And then I had kind of had my fill of that. So then I thought, I kind of want something else that's like that but different. It's like, oh hey, Red Dead Redemption. I haven't played that. So I played all of Red Dead Redemption, and that really put me in the mood for spaghetti westerns. So then in between playing Red Dead Redemption, I worked my way through my spaghetti westerns Blu-rays, several of which I hadn't watched yet, and I watched all of them.
Which one did you have? Did you do Dave Anger, right?
I did Day of Anger, which was fucking awesome. Thank you so much for that one.
Can you do me a favor, since you didn't watch it with me like you were supposed to? Can you do a review on your channel?
Maybe.
I'm asking you because
I didn't know you wanted to watch it with me.
I said I wanted to watch it with you and Stoudman because it's my favorite fucking spaghetti western.
God damn it!
Both have fucking watched it without me, you cunts.
Oh, he watched it without you.
I
too?
didn't watch it without you. I'm still waiting.
Oh, good. Okay, you're just a cunt, Sean.
I'm just a cunt, apparently. But to be fair, if it's any consolation, it brought me joy in a time of need.
I know, but I'm just saying. You know, so now you owe me a review. That's
fine. And it's not like there aren't a million other movies we're going to watch together anyway.
I know.
But
you show me a review, damn it. I want to hear your thoughts in depth.
So as I watched Day of Anger, rewatched. What the fuck are this? I watched all the Mill Creek ones, the Blu-rays. I watched Keoma, which I'd never seen before, which is really a strange one.
I still haven't seen that.
No, it's good, but structurally there was some strange creative choice. Franco Nero is great. I mean, he's such a compelling, captivating presence on screen.
Okay.
You can't go wrong with him. But
I know you're an experienced cinema watcher, but you clearly have not watched a lot of Italian cinema. Meandering storylines and what the fuckery is pretty common.
That's not
what
a lot
of movies I go, wow, did we get to this point in this movie?
Nope, that wasn't it at all.
Okay. I mean, like, there's a lot of really
you want me to just tell you what it is? It's not really a spoiler for the movie. It's just...
It's fine, go ahead.
Okay. It was the choice of how they did the soundtrack.
Okay.
Now, in certain moments it works, but in other moments it just seems like, okay, do we need to do this? Okay, basically after every significant scene in the movie, there is a song which essentially recaps everything that happened in that scene.
Yes, welcome to Spaghetti Westerns. There are a lot of them do that, actually.
Yeah. So now in some scenes, that's not what the song is doing. The song is actually kind of giving you insight into what the characters are thinking. Okay. And that part I kind of dug. I thought, okay, yeah,
that's pretty cool.
This part actually works pretty well. But there were other parts that just kind of seemed like, why is this song just going on and on and on, explaining everything that I just saw?
Because that's welcome to Italy. Sometimes they do weird shit like this.
But
I mean, wait until you see something like.
It is also it may also have something to do with the era that it's from, because it's kind of from the revisionist spaghetti western era that was later in the 70s, after the genre had kind of died and been reborn briefly.
All the revisionist spaghettis.
So I think they were taking a little bit more, kind of trying to do something different with it, a little bit more experimentally than the typical stuff that you would see. But,
I sent you a Echo Bridge spaghetti western set because it's the only way to see Life is Tough at Providence, which is like a 1980s spaghetti western slapstick comedy. It's really good, though.
Okay.
The only way to see it is in that set. Which is
well, I think the Trinity movies are from that era, too, weren't they? Where they brought more sort of a comedy aspect to them.
Yeah, I mean, then there's like the whole Bud Spencer and fucking George Eastman comedies and shit.
Yeah.
Not George Eastman. Bud Spencer and the other guy.
But yeah, Keoma was a strange animal, but a lot of aspects of it stuck with me. So I can't say that I didn't enjoy it. I enjoyed it immensely. I just found it kind of odd in places.
Like a lot of the Italian movies are odd. Like there's a movie called Get Mean, which is a spaghetti western. You're watching it, and then suddenly out of nowhere, why are there Vikings suddenly?
By the way, apparently there's a sequel to Keoma in the works that Franco Nero is going to be in.
Lord.
And I'm like, isn't he like 80 now? But okay.
Yes, he is.
Yeah. And he apparently has a cameo in Django Unchained. Which I'm sure you spotted, but I didn't, because I hadn't seen Django yet. Which, by the way, I finally ordered. My Amazon gift card.
Okay.
What?
Go ahead.
I was just going to say I finally ordered Django, the original.
Okay.
With my Amazon gift card this month.
Blue Underground?
Yeah.
Good. That's got the Last Pistolero, which is another of those more modern Franco Nero Western things. That's actually another Django thing, but it's like a 10-minute short film or whatever.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
A bonus feature on that.
I really want that Arrow Sartana set.
I do too.
Yeah.
And I want the Ringo, or the 2 Ringo films.
The 2 Ringo, Pistol for Ringo, and whatever the other one is.
Yeah.
Wait, hold up. The Tarantino Django is a remake?
No.
Oh, God. Well, kinda.
No, it's not.
It's more. Okay. I think it's more an homage.
Here's how it works. The title's an homage to Italian films because in Italy there was Django Strikes Again, and then there's like 47 films that use Django in the title that are cashing in on the popularity. Django Unchained is a reference to the fact that a lot of these movies aren't related to Django but are cashing in, but also the main character's name Django.
Yeah.
Helps, but
so it's...
Oh, okay.
It's both an homage and an explicit explanation of the movie.
Yeah.
Of Django's Unchained in the film. To be fair, I mean, but yeah, it's a reference to the fact that there's like a million Django films. Like Django's Cut Price Corpses and Django Kills Them All and The Last Gun of Django. Like there's a million movies.
Well, there was a few. Like Django was one of those characters I know, and then also like Sartana and Trinity were often referred to in some way, but it would often be like just very casually, like some random character would be named Trinity, just to have that little connection in there. It's like, oh look, that guy's Trinity. Oh, that's him over there. Cool. And that'd be like the whole thing. Like, see, that's a Trinity movie.
But of course, the movie is called Trinity 2 Fists or whatever, and he's not in it except for that fucking cameo.
Yeah, exactly.
That's how they did it back then. So yeah.
But
Franco Nero
cash-ins.
Franco Nero makes a cameo in Django Unchained.
Yes.
A very prominent scene, and when you go back, you go, "Oh my god!"
Yeah.
I can't believe I didn't recognize him.
Oh yeah, no, that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to watch the original, and then I'm going to watch Django Unchained again. But
Django Unchained's not a remake or anything.
No, I know, but just to catch the reference and
clear it up for the audience. So.
And also because it's a wonderful film.
Yeah, it is.
It's excellent.
Django's one of my favorite spaghetti westerns too. That's such a well shot. Yeah.
Nice. So I definitely look forward to checking it out.
Muddy western. It's beautiful.
Good. It's what I like. Good and gritty and dirty and stuff.
There's a Cowboy Bebop reference to the original Django also.
Nice.
You'll see. It's right. It's at the very beginning.
Well, I will definitely now have to own that because I didn't know that.
Well, there you go. Do you have Django Unchained?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
No, I won't. Patrick, she is at her mother's. So. But I'm sure whenever she comes over again, she will be overjoyed to see that I got that thing that we know is in that package.
Someone brought up how Strumdog brought up how Shout Factory is releasing shit.
Shitty Slickers?
But no City Slickers 2 But no City Slickers 2, the Legend of
the resident English major, ladies and gentlemen.
Now, why couldn't they... Look,
this is why I write and don't speak.
What bothers me is they did Bill and Ted 1 and 2 in a set. Why didn't they do City Slickers 1 and 2 in a set also?
Yeah.
And honestly, like, I just want City Slickers 2. It's never been released on Blu-ray, and it's actually a really fucking good movie, goddammit. I like it better than the first one.
I don't know if I'd call it a really good movie, but it's certainly enjoyable.
Dude.
Fun.
I still laugh my ass off at the fucking Godfather's reference.
I remember.
And you know what? I laughed all the way through Nothing But Trouble. It doesn't mean it's a good movie, okay?
I remember seeing an interview
Yes, it
with Billy.
does.
I remember seeing an interview with Billy Crystal. I may actually even have it on one of my umpteen VHS tapes somewhere. But where he was on some talk show, just talking about stuff, talking about City Slickers, and it was where he first announced that they were going to do a sequel.
Oh, nice.
And the audience went wild. And he's like, so here's the idea, and he sort of just frantically describes this scene. And it's like, and then this hand comes out, and then the camera pans up, and it's Jack Palance. So then everybody goes like, ah! So it's like, oh my God, they're bringing him back. It's like, yep, I'm already talking to him, and we're gonna do it, and it's gonna be great. It's gonna be called City Slickers 2. It's like, okay.
The Legend of Curly's Gold.
The Legend of Curly's Gold, yeah. I think he may have had something close to that title already in mind at the time as well. So he seemed to have a pretty clear vision of what it would be, and that it was definitely a thing that was happening. So
it's cheesy as fuck, and I love it.
I'm sure. I don't think I've ever seen them, actually. I remember seeing. Yeah. I may have to do that. Well, maybe it'll be one of those cases where they release the first one, see how it does, and if it does well, they'll do the second one. Or maybe it's in rights hell, and that's why nobody can release it on Blu-ray. Who knows?
Possible, yeah.
Yeah. Just because they're part of the same series doesn't mean that it's all the same behind the scenes, right?
Yeah.
Studio back deals and whatnot. Fuck yeah, Jack Palance was awesome.
He was.
One of the all-time
And he was
great
in that
bad
role
guys.
because he was in a million goddamn westerns as a villain, by the way.
Exactly. Yeah. He was the villain in Shane, for God's sake. Like, one of the all-time great westerns.
I've actually not seen that one.
It's good.
I know.
It's been a long time since I've seen it, but I remember liking it.
It's a verifiable classic, as a lot of people say it is, so I'm sure it's great. I just haven't
Yeah. Well, I remember Jack Palance in particular being incredibly menacing as the bad guy.
Jack Palance is in Alone in the Dark.
I think in City Slickers, one of my favorite lines of his when he just goes, "I crap bigger than you."
Also,
he delivers it so menacingly perfect.
Speaking of Franco Nero, Jack Palance is in a movie with Franco Nero, directed by Sergio Corbucci, called The Mercenary.
Jack Palance, surprisingly good as Dracula in Dan Curtis's Dracula.
Oh, he's also in Corbucci's Compagnia Nero's also.
He was incredibly menacing and convincing as the evil count.
And he was also in Hawk the Slayer, but let's not.
Hey, thanks, Black Magic Games. Enjoy all the exclusive playlist action. Hours and hours of entertainment.
And don't you ever forget his classic turn in Cops and Robertsons.
His greatest role ever. Fuck that. Batman 89, man.
Yeah, but
he was Carl Grissom.
Chevy Chase. Cops.
Oh, man, he won again. Chevy Chase is awesome.
My number one. A guy.
God.
Alright, guys, I actually should probably head to bed. I gotta be up for work at 7.
Fine.
All right.
I just wanted to drop in and say hello since we're back on the air.
Hello.
Alrighty then.
Alright, bye.
Take it easy, buddy.
Hello.
Catch you guys later.
Peace, brother.
Have a good one. Bye. He's gone.
And he's gone.
So, guys, we went this whole time without talking about the huge elephant in the room that happened this week.
What?
Uh-oh.
The Disney officially owning Fox.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck you, Comcast. You never had a chance.
Like everyone's complaining, like everyone's like, oh, it's like oh, monopoly, oh, this is the death of a lot of like creativity. I'm like, yeah, but it's better than Comcast. It's like,
yeah, Comcast is so much worse
than Comcast.
Like, I totally agree. I totally agree that, like, I'm tired of the fucking monopoly shit going on. Yeah. Wouldn't want this to happen per se, but
let's focus on
this is the real world as well.
Let's focus on what's really important here and the one and only thing that truly matters.
Oh yeah, here it comes.
X-Men and the Fantastic Four now going to be in the MCU.
And maybe I hope we get a flashback movie of the Fantastic Four in the '60s, like they're supposed to be. That would be great.
Whatever. Like my God, we could actually get a good Fantastic Four movie.
Yeah.
Like,
we could.
Finally.
You're just... That's not even possible. You're just dreaming now.
By the way, it's Return of Ringo and a Pistol for Ringo.
We could have the Secret Wars. That could be the next big thing.
No, we got Spider-Man. No. Oh, we got Spider-Man too.
We got Spider-Man.
We need the Hulk.
We
got the Hulk.
Who are we missing?
Because that would make you happy, and no.
No.
They probably call it Secret War or something.
Secret War. And then we have to have David Hasselhoff as the Beyonder.
Okay. Yeah, okay.
I think that could work.
I would say if any other person could do it, that'd be Ron Perlman.
Or Ron Perlman.
He can play anything.
Well, he can play anything. But I think the Beyonder needs a cheesy factor to him, you know? There needs to be a cheesiness. I mean, just look at him in Secret Wars 2. Come on.
He's supposed to be, like, inspired by Elvis, but what they should do is update it, and it should be inspired by David Hasselhoff, and when he runs into people, get people like, David Hasselhoff? That should be the joke, is that everyone thinks it's David Hasselhoff.
I like that. I like that.
Because that's a big thing, is that he looks like Elvis. He's supposed to be inspired by Elvis, you know, in the 70s appearances that we're talking about.
I can't wait for Fan 5 Stick.
Oh, God. Oh, God.
Just throwing
Fan
this
5
out there.
Stick.
Just throwing this out there. New York Comic Con is in about 3 months. Marvel could make the announcement then.
New York is the home of all those characters.
That is true, yeah. It would be pretty early. I mean, it would basically be, this is kind of, you know, what we're thinking of doing. But, I mean, I'm sure they wouldn't have anything set in stone that quickly.
No. They have scripts. They 100% already have scripts for all those fucking movies. Trust me, they knew about this a whole year before you did and I did.
Yeah.
And trust me, they have scripts. They're ready. They're fucking ready. People have already had on-spec scripts. People, they probably had scripts from the 80s that they just had someone rewrite.
Yeah.
Here, rewrite this shit. Bam.
Well,
boom.
you never know.
You never know, yeah.
Should have bought a better chair. Should have bought a better chair.
I did buy a better chair.
Oh, okay.
What are you talking about?
I need to buy a better chair.
Yeah. Yeah, you do. Are you going to do more live streams with you just hanging out and shooting videos and stuff? Get back to
I've been doing that for the last
What the hell just happened?
I don't know.
Why did it... Oh, it's because I loaded Streamlabs. Sorry, guys. I forgot it does that.
What did it do?
It reset the cups.
It reset the cup.
Oh. Kept on exploding. I mean, like, the last couple nights, I've been streaming my collection review videos. I've been working on them. I have 3 shells left.
Yeah. I have to, my fans and viewers have been very gracious in reminding me that I haven't done that shelving unit yet. There was one guy sent me a picture. It's like, I don't know if you realize this, but and then he sent me a picture, and it's like these 3 massive circles around that shelf. It's like, did you forget to do these shelves? It's like,
you mean the shelves I walk by several times per day?
It's like, my God,
I had no idea.
I thought I had forgotten something. Thanks for reminding me. It's only my entire science fiction, Marvel, and DC collection. I forgot I had any of those. No, I didn't forget. They were all filmed. They were all ready to go. They were actually in the process of rendering. And then they weren't anymore.
Yeah. And everything went to poop.
Everything went to poop. So now I have had to wait until now to get a new computer so I can actually basically do those videos over again. In the meantime, so I got to reshoot those, but that's okay. Take 2s are always better than first takes anyway. So I'm going to reshoot those. I got a bunch of packages that have arrived from many of you fine viewers. So I got a bunch of package opening videos to do. And I got update videos, the stuff that I showed you tonight, as well as some other stuff. And, yeah, so it's going to be a pretty full slate. So, in answer to your query, Stoud.
Excellent.
Yes, I will be doing that. I'm just not sure precisely when. I'm still trying to get my audio recording software working. I've been having some issues with it. I don't know what's going on there, but I'll figure it out. In the meantime, lots of PS4 games to do. Really wanting to do Heavy Rain, because that's one I've been wanting to play for a long time. And The Last of Us, because apparently it's just amazing. I want to get back to Titanfall, do some more Star Trek, obviously. I got some scary games, too. I got Until Dawn, which is apparently fantastic, and one I've wanted to check out for a while. Yeah, supposed to be really good. Can't remember. I got a few. Actually, when I signed into my PlayStation account, I checked the library and it showed that I already had a bunch of PS4 games. So it turns out a lot of the PSN games I bought, like the PS3 games I bought on the PSN. Thanks, Strum Dog, for the 100 and the 101 bit nations. I was going to say, yeah, so when I checked the library, and it turns out a lot of the PS3 games I bought on the PSN came with the PS4 version. So when I looked in the library, a bunch of them I already had the PS4 version. I just had to install them. So I was like, oh, sweet. So that's kind of nice.
Was Hotline Miami one of those?
Yes, it was. It was indeed. Ultratron was another one, which is a really good indie Robotron clone that I like a lot. And a couple other ones I can't remember. Dragon Fin Soup was another one.
Oh, cool.
What the hell else?
Cool.
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's like a top-down sort of light RPG, hack and slash kind of thing. It's all right. Controls are a little bit janky, but it has a good humor. Really nice artwork in it. A lot of hand-drawn artwork in it. What else? There was one or two others, I think. And then I just kind of went through and bought a bunch of stuff. Until Dawn was on sale for like $8, so I grabbed that. Too good a deal to pass up. And then Heavy Rain I got free with the PSN, the PS Plus subscription, and yeah, good stuff.
And there's still
Love Until Dawn.
And there's still Conan too.
There's still Conan. Well, that's gonna have to wait a bit because I'm playing it with the boys here, and I kind of want to wait.
Yeah, you
until...
can't play it now. You really can't.
Huh?
You can't play that now. It's like angry.
No, well, exactly. Well, and also I was noticing like when I was streaming and running the game at the same time, and hosting you guys at the same time, it was really making my system chug. So I think what we need to do for that is basically have the two computers set up that we were talking about before. So have one computer that's just dedicated to running the game and nothing else, and the other that's just dedicated to running the stream and nothing else. And then it should run a lot more smoothly.
That's what's so nice.
Sorry, go ahead.
That's what's so nice about having like a PS4, that now you'll have the streaming on your computer.
Yep.
And the PS4 playing the game.
Yep.
Neither one of them.
And now you got your face and the camera and all that, your good sound. And,
well, actually, with the PS4, I mean, it can do, like, if I'm just doing a straight stream with voiceover, it can do that on its own. Like, it's amazing. Like, it was actually letting me stream in full 1080p 60 frames per second. No problem. It's like, oh, okay. It like just gave me the option. What quality do you want to stream at?
I was gonna say,
I just like the best one, and he's like, okay.
You can also, if you mux the audio properly with like, the audio out from the streaming computer to the audio in on the playing computer, you could put us on the streaming computer and take the load off the game completely. Your gaming computer just play the game of Conan, and you get the streaming and us on the streaming computer.
Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah.
Yeah.
So like our Discord chat.
Yeah.
No, I could totally do that because that's not a strain at all.
Yeah.
And
now it can all be streaming from our different views. People will actually watch all three views. Like, what's Brandon doing right now? Oh, he's down by the river. They'll look over and they'll see you over here and Stoud's over here, and they're like, shit. No one's gonna make the save Brandon. He's gonna die. Oh no!
Well, there'd be just like one super fan with like crazy fast internet and 3 massive TVs, and have us up on all 3 of them.
At one point, you, Stoudman, and cartridge game where we're all streaming, and I had all you guys open, and I was streaming, but I had all you guys open, and I was streaming. You guys were all muted, obviously.
Yeah, because you could hear us in the Discord chat anyway.
Yeah. Well, no, I was streaming my own game. This is just the other day. I had you three open, and I was on stream.
Oh, you were watching.
We were all fucking streaming at one point. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So you were watching us while you were doing your own. Okay, I see.
Yeah, well, you were open. I wasn't necessarily looking at the stream at the moment. I was doing my own thing, but I had you guys open. Just like go over and check the chat every now and then.
Imagine it's like, what's going on Sean? Oh, it's just an explosion of random colors. You must be in another space battle.
Yep. Oh man, that game like that. Those battles spoil the crap for me.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. They're fun to be in.
Oh, I'm sure. But it also
there's like genuine tension there, man.
I played Star Trek Online. I'm not a huge fan of it. It's an okay MMO.
I'm enjoying it.
You enjoy it, man.
I'm especially enjoying the stories and like all the references to all the different iterations of Star Trek. I think it's a lot of fun.
I said it in the stream. I love the story. Nothing with that. The gameplay just looks like something I would not. I mean, you're at way farther in than I was when I gave up. Yeah. So in perspective. So.
Yeah.
Well, but I thought the story was fine. I love all the references.
Well, I've also finally started to figure out the crafting aspects as well. It's like, oh, that's how you make that thing, and that's what those materials are for. I had no idea. Now I know. And it's like just this whole other world open to me. So that's something I need to that's something I need to spend more time exploring is the crafting aspects, because I know I'm missing out on a huge component of it because I've been amassing materials basically since day one, and I had no idea what to do with them, so I just got this surplus of stuff that I should be using and making things, and you know.
It's been so long I don't remember any of the recipes for cooking it.
Oh, don't worry about it. That's okay.
Then there's a new update and they added a bunch more.
Excellent. We'll figure it out.
Just like we're all gonna be dumb again. Like I don't know what the fuck
I think we can look it up. Yeah. Well, thank God our place is in pretty good shape there. Unless
I don't know, we haven't been to it in a while. It might actually deteriorated already.
That's true. I don't know.
We could wake up and we could be just standing in the desert. Our trolls would just be standing in the desert too. It'd just be like 5 people just standing there.
A couple of stray wall chunks left, and that's it.
Yeah, exactly. And our bedrolls, they're just laying in the dirt.
Huh. That's it. Okay.
Chests are down. All the items are just laying on the ground.
Plant-based beds didn't deteriorate? What?
But the walls and the chests and the fire pit, all that's gone.
Yeah, everything. All our work. It's like, oh well, let's go.
Because there's building decay on that. We discovered that.
Oh yeah. It's like, oh well, fuck it, let's go live in the dregs.
Yeah, pretty much.
Can fight that worm guy every day.
It just means we make a new base to be even better than the last one, you know?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Oh,
I'm done, guys. I gotta go talk to my girlfriend and go to bed.
What? Oh, bed. Okay.
Yes.
I was zoning. Damn it, I want to get drunk tonight. I only had 1 drink.
It's time to go. You can continue streaming, but we should end the show. So
yeah, I'll probably pop onto the PS4, pop on the PS4, and do some streaming there. Yeah, I don't know. I'll pick something. I'll see what I feel like, and we'll go from there. Alrighty, so thanks for joining us for this big return edition of Saturday Night InSaNiTy. Hopefully we will see you again next week at the same, well, actually earlier. We didn't mean to start so late. It was due to technical issues. But we'll see you next time. So until then, thanks for watching. Thanks for all the bits. Definitely appreciate the support, guys. You folks are awesome. And we'll see you next time. Until then, thanks for watching. And we'll see you next time. So until next time, thanks for watching. And sayonara.
See you next time.
Peace, everyone.
Later.